Every now and again, I find myself jamming out to a super duper viral TikTok track that's either too muffled and mumbled to understand what the rapper is saying, or whatever they're saying is nonsense anyways, but it's catchy nonsense. And it isn't too long before someone pops out and talks about how crazy all of this music is starting to sound. And this time around, it's Tyler, the Creator, who is completely fed up with get-rich-quick meme rappers. And listen, he has a point. Let's get into it. But first, welcome to the channel. Hey, hi, what's with it? I'm C, and I do rap and pop culture commentary. So if you're into that, subscribe and hit the like button. One of my favorite things about hip-hop is watching my favorite rappers grow and evolve over time, especially with their artistry. And in case you were wondering, I was absolutely one of those Odd Future, Tyler, Earl, Frank, etc. Those are my favorites. Look, I was one of those kinds of kids. So being able to see someone like Tyler, the Creator, discuss the trajectory of rap music and the newer generation is very interesting, because while his crazy lyrical content has definitely calmed down a little bit, much of the quality has maintained and even improved over time. Dare I say, his hip-hop takes are typically on point, but with age comes wisdom, I suppose. During his latest interview with Maverick Carter, he touched on a few topics related to parasocial relationships with celebrities on the web, how social media has changed the way we listen to and engage with rap music, and how true artistry is flying clean out of the window and being replaced with meme rappers and individuals pursuing music for a quick buck. We all know that social media plays a huge role in the entertainment industry, especially the way it pushes artists to showcase more of their personal lives and personalities in order to keep fans engaged. But Tyler touches on the topic in two ways, with one being that fans often feel this strange sense of entitlement when interacting with their favorite celebrities, always feeling the need to check their social media, seeing what their favorite celebrity had for breakfast, and even go so far as to ask who they're dating, or follow them around and ask for photos in public constantly. Instead, he feels that fans need to strictly focus on the art, music, and entertainment being given to them and exercise boundaries. Now, the other part is a topic I feel like we reflect on every couple of years, thanks to J. Cole, which is that social media and the internet overall is breeding this new generation of artists who are more concerned with the money, clout, and recognition and less with the artistry itself. Artists that many veteran rappers can't see being in the game for too long anyways. Don't get me wrong, the SoundCloud Wave can be one of the things to blame for this introduction to mumble rappers, weak lyrical content, and people just trying to stay hot until the summer ends. But TikTok has completely opened a new door to any and everyone becoming a celebrity overnight, even if you have so much as a quick snippet. Sure, we have a lot of younger rappers who are rising as great artists through social media and the indie or underground scene because they're great at production or simply making catchy songs. I'm not here to discredit the Cash Cobains, the Laybanks, Laylas, and Skywaters, but we also have those who pretty much do the bare minimum and their music goes viral anyway, whether it's through memes or controversy. And with someone like Ian, who we can all guess that Tyler, the Creator, is talking about in this interview, you begin to understand how and why someone like him is being paraded around on publications, social feeds, and all up in the music videos, with cosigns and support from new age rap figures like Lil Yachty, who is having a hip-hop cultural fall from grace himself, and Lyrical Lemonade, who many people feel like is slowly straying away from the whole underground indie vibe and is instead pushing visuals that feel more like commercial rap. Ian's music sits someplace between, is this satire and, wait, he's serious? The juxtaposition of these memeified album covers and this early 2000s mixtape vibe, with him hopping on these beats that sound like Waka Flocka or Gucci Mane would be on them, is crazy. And even being hosted by DJ Holiday is just wild. Tyler believes that Ian is making a mockery out of rap music for whatever reason, and instead enlists artists like Mac Miller and Eminem who feel more appreciative of the artistry of hip-hop. Now, Eminem, he can be debated, okay? But I do agree with Mac Miller. Of course, we can argue that Ian and artists like him are just out here having fun with it, right? And people are loving it. That's what I originally thought. Because we have to understand that a much younger generation is changing the lane of what's hot and what's not. There's a reason why TikTok charts are a thing. These dances, challenges, and viral videos are playing a very crucial role in who and what blows up. It's just that Tyler feels like these rappers are taking up space for authentic artists who have a passion, could be, which very well could be the whole J. Cole 1985 moment for Tyler. I highly doubt we'll get a sit down like Lil Pump and Cole did, but we could get a quick diss track about Tyler from Ian, calling him an old head. One of my biggest takeaways in this interview that I feel like subconsciously we aren't even thinking about, so many rap people are pursuing rap music for the bag instead of for the enjoyment and artistry. We have projects that people are quickly listening to and completely disposing of. Tyler talks about how artists go on these platforms in interviews saying they don't care about music, they're all about their money. And as a result of that, fans watch it, but when you hear the music, you're like, damn, well, you don't care about your music. Why do I care about your music? Like, you didn't even put anything into it. And suddenly we have this wave of musical projects that we listen to one time and then we never listen to them ever again. Or we wear a single out and then we have no need to revisit this artist or their catalog. I feel like a lot of artists are getting this treatment lately. People like Sexy Red and Ice Spice, and even Ian, because I've been trying to get in my underground bag lately, and I got into his new project, and after I listened to it once, I never wanted to replay it ever again, other than the singles that I constantly see online, like Magic Johnson. But what do you think? Is Tyler on his old head shit with these opinions? We can't forget that he was a young, wild rapper talking about all this crazy stuff. Like, why was I even listening to this? But there was a little bit of substance in there somewhere. And maybe that is what he feels like others might be lacking. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.